Добрый день, hello. This is the course of Russian with Anna Skliarova, the beginner level so far. Stay with me, our journey towards the fluent speaking Russian is going to be fun and amusing. This series of lessons is going to be very interesting because we will learn the possessive pronouns, or at least some of them. If you wish to speak and to understand the Russian language fluently and with no errors, follow the episodes on this channel. Get back to the episodes you have already seen and follow them 3 or 4 times before you go on with the newer ones. Let's get started. Начнем. The possessive pronouns are just few in the English language, like my, your, his, they, our. You usually choose them in accordance with the possessor himself or herself, but their forms may be numerous in other languages. In the Russian language, the scheme actually contains many more forms. They all agree with the words they describe in gender and number. So the English word my becomes 4 forms in Russian: мой, моя, моё, мои, which are the masculine, feminine, neuter, and plural forms. And this is not all. The 4 forms you've just heard may be declined according to the 6 cases of the Russian grammar. So the first thing one usually does is learn the basic form, that is the nominative case form of every possessive pronoun. Then you can proceed with the declined forms. This is the thing we are going to do in this series of videos. Learn the way it works with the basic forms. Let's go. I have divided the Russian possessive pronouns into 2 groups. It's just because I've taken the complete nominative case table and I've split it exactly into 2 halves. It's going to be much more fun learning these words. Okay, the first line of the table contains the forms you would use when speaking about things that belong to you. My window, my friends, my phone, and so on. Repeat after me. Повторяй за мной. Мой, моя, моё, мои. Great. Now you say them and I will help you after every form. Мой, моя, моё, мои. What's the Russian for phone? Телефон. Which gender is it? It's masculine because it ends with the consonant letter N. So how would you say my phone if you know that it's masculine? You choose the masculine form of the word my in Russian, мой, and you say мой телефон. Мой телефон. Very good. You have just learned that for indicating the possessor with a possessive pronoun in the Russian language, there's no need of indicating the gender of the possessor himself or herself. It's not important if it's he or she. The important thing is to know the gender of the object, the phone, the window, the friend, the bag, the way it's called in Russian. How would you say my bag? So it doesn't matter if you are a girl or a boy. The most important thing is that bag is feminine in Russian. Sumka ends in R. That is why you say моя sumka. The letter O is not stressed, so we say R when we see it. Моя. Моя сумка. Do you remember what окно means? Window. Окно. How would you say my window? It's neuter, so we need to make the possessive pronoun accord with the word it describes in gender and number. We choose the neuter form, моё, which is singular, and we say the complete phrase like this: Моё окно. Моё окно. The unstressed letters or are always there for us to stay intent. Finally, how do you understand мои дети? My children. How do you say it? Мои дети. Very good. Отлично. Now you're going to learn the way we say your in Russian, speaking about something that belongs to one person only, your. The possessor is the second person singular. Repeat after me. Твой, твоя, твоё, твои. The scheme is the same. The first form, твой, is masculine. The second form, твоя, is feminine. The third form, твоё, is neuter. And the fourth form, твои, is plural for all the genders. Let's compare the word your with the word my in Russian. Can you notice any similarities? They have the same endings in each form. The masculine form of my is mой, while the masculine form of your is твой, and so on. If you really want to make the best of this lesson, you can hit the pause and pronounce these forms, paying attention to the similarities. Okay. Do you remember the word house? Дом. Which gender is it? It's masculine in Russian. So what's the way of saying your house, referring to one person only? Твой дом. What does the word работа mean? The job or the work. What's the Russian for your work? Твоя работа. Your radio. It's neuter, so the possessive pronoun should also be neuter. Твоё радио. What's the English for деньги? Money. Your money. Твои деньги. Do the forms твой, твоя, твоё, твои describe one possessor or two or more possessors? It's one person. You as second person singular. Good. We have arrived at the third person singular section of the table. The thing becomes much easier out of the blue. If something belongs to him, you just say его. Его. No four forms anymore. Note the pronunciation though. The letter G that you find in the middle of the word is not pronounced G, but V. Его. The letter ye is at the beginning of the word. That is why we say year when we say it. Его. The letter O is stressed, so it's strong, and we say O. Его. Try it several times. How do you say his phone? Его телефон. His job. Его работа. The job is feminine in Russian, but for the third person possessor, it doesn't matter at all. It's still его, because we're speaking about a man or a guy that has the job. How would you say his window? Его окно. His children. его дети. Do you remember the word его that we have already seen in this course? It is also the declined form of the personal pronoun he, он. I know him. Я знаю его. You listen to him. Вы слушаете его. Or вы его слушаете. Yeah, it's the same form. They are homographs and homophones using the linguistic terminology, but they do not have the same meaning. One is the personal pronoun him, the other is the possessive pronoun his. Both are его in Russian. Let's go on. Then there's the feminine form. In much the same way, it's going to be the homophone and homograph of the word her, just the way it happens in English. How do you say her? Ее. Ее. The possessive pronoun her is just the same form. What's the Russian for her house? Ее дом. If the possessor is the third person, he or she or it or they, there's no need to indicate the gender of the possessed object. But the gender of the possessor is important if you want to speak Russian in the correct way. Her bag. Ее сумка. Her window. Ее окно. Her money. Ее деньги. The last thing we're going to learn in this episode is the possessive pronoun that indicates the possessor of the neuter gender. In English, it is its. Just listen to the word combination. Its instruction, the instruction booklet of a radio. Его инструкция. What have you discovered? If it's something that belongs to the object of the neuter gender, the possessive pronoun we use is actually the same as for the masculine form. How do you say instruction in Russian? Инструкция. Instrukcja. What's the Russian for his instruction, that is of a boy or a man? Его инструкция. What's the Russian for its instruction, that is the one of a radio? The form we use is the same, его инструкция. Even though they are one form, the context will always help you understand who or what is the real possessor of the object. In the next videos, you will find wonderful possibility to exercise with the freshly learned words. You will participate to guided and free conversations for developing your grammar competencies. I'll wait for you there. Enjoy your study. Пока!